Taurus friends, it's Tarotmylove. I'm David. Thanks for joining me. This is the first half of June. It'll be your heart spread. Wow, already, huh? Man, we'll be in Cancer season before you know it. Breadbasket season, huh? It's a high summer, northern hemisphere. But I'm feeling it. Hopefully you are. Even in the northern regions, it's got to be. Hope it's not still snowing, guys. Tell me it's not still snowing. I will never see snow again. That's my intention. Thank you, Lord. Taurus, this is for whoever's on your mind, the one you're thinking of. Put a little more energy on it here. We start, and you don't have to be with them. Sort of couples reading. Lord, you could be crushing on someone hard, and they're going to show up here. It's good reading who you're really thinking about the most. You can be married to one person, but maybe someone else shows up. We don't. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but it does. It does. Human nature. It's complicated doing the soul's work. Imagine how soul feels. It's like, God, all these fucking hormones. Somebody told me I had to deal with this. I'm going to clarify with the Klimt art deck if I have to clarify. Remind me, raise your hand or something because I might forget. I wanted to clarify with a full deck. I like this little art deck for that. And let's see what we got. I don't clarify much, I think, because I want to force myself to figure it out mostly. But if I need to, I will. That's just basically asking spirit, like, sorry, I don't understand. It's cool. So this is you. Coming in is your energy in around relationships, the Hermit. Your person's coming in with strength. So we have you, Taurus, coming in with the classic Virgo card. And your person's coming in with the strength card. Do try to distinguish this a tad, from your energies in and around the relationship and the way you're dealing with each other. So your person here may well be a Leo. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as is the heart spread. I should mention, I forget. As I should say, thank you and I really appreciate it. I'm realizing more now as I get to understand the YouTube algorithm. I'm trying, how much a like matters. So thank you for that thumbs up. It actually means a lot. And really appreciate everybody subscribing here. So Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus comes in strong with this card. And maybe someone a little younger, because this is the youngest looking strength woman I've seen, you know. Almost looks like a teenager or something here. And very relaxed, huh? And you coming in with the Hermit. Well, clearly for you then, if this is your reading, Taurus, you've been hermiting, and it hasn't everybody with COVID. But, could be in terms of love and relationship. You've been single for a while. When I see the Hermit here, it really shows people been doing the good work, pointing the fingers at yourself. You're not taking time out and because you're all pissed off at your ex, you're constantly running through your head, well, they did this and why didn't they do that? And you're doing the good work. You're trying to understand yourself, and usually it means you're growing. And it's just super positive, and strength is very positive. Either way you look at with these Leo placements, there's someone coming in strong. So when they're coming in strong, this is just their relationship energy. To me, it means not needy, mature, able to take care of themselves. They're coming in a way with an energy of like a king or a queen, right? So much an emperor, but a very strong energy. And so I think both of you would be in a very good position to be open to a very mature, healthy relationship, huh? But once you're in the relationship, wow. Okay, I got the feeling like from going from the Hermit to the Ten of Wands, once you're in the relationship, is like you with this feeling of you've been going 0 miles an hour, and now this Leo comes into your life and you're going 100 miles an hour or 150 miles an hour, and you're so fast that your head snaps back, you know. Because now wands are actions though, and part of it might be like they have a lot of energy and they got you out of your cave, man. They pulled you out of your cave, but they pull you out. I mean, you want them, right? You're the one thinking of them. You're drawing them in, right? And but at the same time, it's kind of wearing you out, man. That's a tough energy to have in response. Let's see how they're responding. And they're responding by looking at you being worn out. I really do believe, and really giving it a lot of thought with the Seven of Pentacles. I love the Seven of Pentacles because it really kind of expresses the spirit of the card, It's just, but they're in a relationship, and it should be showing like, La La Land is better, at least like, I think I'm in love and it's so wonderful. But this is like, no, they're being really kind of hard nosed, and they're looking at things and taking balance, taking measure of things. That's what I mean, measure. And if you have to stop and measure, and I think like you're giving this energy like it's too much, like they're too much, maybe, because you're feeling overwhelmed in some way, right? And then they're responding by seeing that as maybe even as weakness, and that they're counting it against you somehow. I don't see the Seven of Pentacles being very positive. It's like assessing you, and probably finding in their minds that they're not liking what they're finding. They're not measuring up in their minds in some way. Six of Swords. This is your advice, okay? We could stop here. You could stop here. No, don't stop. We need people to watch the video. No, because your advice is walk away from this. Um, I mean, that's pretty clear. The readings have been kind of clear today. This is pretty clear. There's nothing really subtle here. Again, I could maybe in my mind, am I ever going to be able to have to clarify something? I want to use my clamp tank a little. Um, see what's going on with them. Seven of Swords. Okay, look, it says it's crazy clear. They're thinking, and then they're taking action, and their advice is, I don't know if it's advice not to do this or do this, but it's more advice to you. Um, But the advice to them would be, look out, your person's about to fucking leave you. And when you get the six swords, it can be quick departures, sudden departures. In the modern world, for people just dating, maybe that translates into, I think this is one of the most horrible things I've ever heard. Like breaking up with someone only like on a text, like, we're done, goodbye, block, 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 and like you ghost them after that or something. It's like, ew. But usually they give you reason, and I think they end up giving you reason because they're not satisfied, and they're coming in with this Leo energy, which frankly can be a little greedy. Big heart, very, but a little, can be a little greedy, can be a hungry lion, no, or a hungry lioness, as it were. Five of Wands. So this is the confrontation going on, and I think it's between your Six of Swords and their Seven of Swords, and this is you having the fight. Kind of good because in a way, it's the Five of Wands is not so horrible fighting. I don't think it's as vicious and mean, potentially physically dangerous, as if I were to see a Five of Swords here. It would be like that's kind of like 911 area here. But with the Five of Wands, that's you guys having the talk and having the argument, and very clearly. And they're looking at you with the Seven of Swords here, and you're looking away with the Six of Swords because you're kind of done. And they're kind of looking after you, like maybe when it's all over, seven of Swords under the Seven of Pentacles, it really leaves them wondering, were they right? Like, was there really more to you? Did they underestimate you? Did they not give you enough, and I think they're left with regrets here. Crosswatcher, tell me I'm wrong, as you solidly move away, and that leads to a transformation, huh? So I think too, the lesson is maybe the Hermit, it wasn't quite ready, but all of the work that you've been doing, maybe for years and years now, was kind of tested here. And actually, again, I'll quote like the scientist, like, it's not a failure, it's a negative outcome in your experiment here. And you learn from this, and you take away from this a lot, even more about yourself. So at the end of this, you even more know what it is you want. And maybe haven't even really gotten to the point, because this was like a false start anyway. Maybe you knew it. You knew you were still in your cave, and you needed some more time. But the time is nigh, and this is a Pluto chance of transit in your chart. I'm telling you, astrologer too, so check it. If there isn't a significant Pluto transit, it's posing my moon right now in Cancer. It's at 26 degrees Pluto, so if that's hitting anything for you meaningful, that's a long, big energy, years and years. Can to personal plans can be major transformations. So could I see this person coming in like a test, like the universe kind of testing you, like saying, because maybe one of your thoughts in your cave was, wow, what if I had someone that would be nice? I'm kind of lonely, and they're like, well, let's see, will you accept like anyone who breadcrumbs you with seven of pentacles, kind of that energy, and is a little bit shady, doesn't seem to appreciate you, and taxes your energy. They may be a bit of an energy vampire thing going on with them. They just suck your energy. But no, it looks to me like you learned. You've moved away here sternly. You argued and fought when it was necessary, and you're moving on into this change, into this transformation. That's going to open up a whole new level for you. And then I think like your hermit is going to come out of that fucking cave for real, and get an apartment, somewhere like cool, or on the beach or something, or in Soho. Yeah. Thank you, Taurus.